So I'm going to be less prompt to say it, or less...
Well, what I ask is...
Reticent is the same as hesitant, right?
Reticent?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, are you worried that we're like slipping into the abyss? That's...
No. No, I'm really not.
But you asked me what I meant by that.
Did I?
Yeah. Just 3 minutes ago. You said, what do you mean by that?
Oh, well,
Huh?
obviously then, no wonder nothing, I can't think of anything that's bothersome to me.
No.
Because if it came to mind, I would forget what it was.
No, I said, do you worry sometimes we're slipping into the abyss? And you said, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, you know, it's, we don't get up and go to work every day. We don't, I mean, not like we don't do stuff,
is
but...
there anything that's really bothersome to you about that? And I said, no, I can't really think of anything.
Well, let me continue, because I said, you know, we don't go out to dinner.
Yeah.
We're not involved in community activities. I mean, our world is very, very small.
Yeah.
And does that bother you?
No, not really. I never even think about it.
I'm pretty happy.
Small world or big world, it never really crosses my mind.
You ever get lonely?
No. No, I never really crossed my mind as something that's bothersome to me at all.
So, what do you think about the Memory movie being almost done?
Being almost done. What memory movie?
The Memory movie.
Oh, the thing with Durant?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope he finishes the damn thing. You know, I don't know what it's going to turn out to be. If I'm going to end up with a guest spot, if he's going to, you know, who knows what he's going to end up being. You know, what it's going to be. Whether it'll feature me or whether I'll just end up having some sort of weird guest spot. And all this time, he could have remade it and redone it, and it could be just sort of...
He might have. He might have.
Yeah.
So since we did the filming of the Memory movie thing,
Yeah.
and now,
Uh-huh.
what do you think about your memory?
I think it's definitely degraded.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because you know I notice it sometimes, but then I don't know about you, but I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No, it doesn't. You know, it's not like it's bothersome to me that much anymore.
But you did ask me
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago about that. You said, do you think it seems like my memory's getting worse? And,
Yeah, and it does. It does to me.
and I kind of hesitated to say sometimes it seems like it, because
Yeah, because I know it would have been bothersome for you to say
it's
that.
not bothersome to me that it is. I mean, we kind of just grow along with it.
Yeah. But I think you would have been thinking that I would be bothered by you saying that.
Oh, absolutely.
But, no, I think it's definitely slipped. It's gotten a little bit worse.
Well, in the short little period of time before we get to town, the one other thing that we talked about was my conundrum with when you say, I just bought that battery 2 months ago, and I'm like, no, we bought it a year ago. And you're like, no, we bought it 2 months ago.
Right.
And really, what does it matter? And me trying to figure out, like, why even, what's important
press the
to
issue?
correct you
Yeah.
on, because if it doesn't really matter, who gives a shit?
Yeah. And I've kind of accepted that idea. Why press it? What's the purpose?
So I shouldn't even bother.
Not really, because I realize, just from bits and pieces picking up about that, and that combined with myself, catching myself about stuff and realizing I don't remember that.
But do you remember what I told you that is difficult for me about that whole situation? Is that if I let you think something different than what
Where are we going?
I think is real, right over there.
Chino place?
Yeah.
Notice how I
Then-
remembered Chino? The Chino
Stop.
place?
But what happens is then it's like you have your reality and I have mine.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
And that's a little bit,
Weird.
yeah.
Especially since my reality is just so messed up.
Okay, so we're here to get what? Come on, it's a short list, you know.
Yeah, it's real short. Here to get. That's
Come
why I
on.
told you to write it down on a list.
I did. I'm just asking you. Just relax and think for just a sec. Come on, what did we come to town to get?
God damn. Lighters, cigarette lighters. We can't get here. We have to get them in Costa Rica.
Why?
Well, they sell those doofus ones here.
Okay, all right. So
Um,
lighters.
Lighters. But we came for something specific, I think.
Something you have every morning.
Cereal. No. You make cereal. Milk.
There you go.
Milk.
All righty.
Milk.
Okay, one last question. One
Yeah.
last question.
Yeah.
Do you think I should help you sometimes remember stuff for exercising your brain? Do you think that's helpful?
I don't know how it would be helpful to me if you're supplying the
No,
incentive
just like
or helpful.
well, just like this. When I go, okay, now think about what were we coming for? Do you think that's helpful to, like, make you try to remember, as opposed to me just always be in your memory?
Well, you're not always my memory. I remember stuff sometimes.
I didn't mean that bad.
What else did we come for here? Came for milk.
Do you remember what I just asked you?
Yeah, to be my memory or something. Oh no, to help me remember stuff.
Do you know how much I love you?
Yeah. A ton.
I love you so much.
I
All right,
love you
baby.
so much.
That's it. You're off the hook now.
All right.